Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. Good morning if you're on the West Coast and still in Central Time. It's good to see everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. Yeah, it is a bit early, sweet dreams. I know. Okay. But anyway, oh my God, dude. Ryan Upchurch, man, has done fucked around and and lost his mind. I hope he's getting some sleep right now. I hope he's either watching this or catching up on some well-needed sleep. Because, dude, seriously, like, what are you thinking, homie? Anyway, now what I'm gonna do, all right, I'm gonna do something a little different, because I haven't really covered this case, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something a real basic way, okay? Because I know Ryan at one point cried and whined, well, why don't y'all in the crime community teach me how to do the crime stuff, and maybe I would do it, hello. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this the basic way. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a very simple timeline. All right, just going to go through a very simple basic timeline for those of you who are not totally caught up on the Kylie Rodney case. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just go through a very basic timeline. And this is lesson number 1, Ryan. Okay. Since you need me to teach you, lesson number 1, gravitate away from YouTube. Okay. Gravitate away from YouTube. Focus on facts that have been released by reputable media sources. Okay. Reputable means that they can be verified, that these people, what they're going to do is they are going to release information that is verified so that they don't get held responsible for slander or defamation. It's a very, very simple thing. That's how you can count on it being fact. They have to verify these things before they release them. Okay. So that's the stuff. That's where you cut out all the fat. You know what I mean? It's just pure meat, bro. Okay. Pure meat. Shut up, Cherry. Pure meat. That's it. Real easy. Okay. And all you got to do is use whatever search engine, Google being the most popular one. Okay. And just search Kylie Rodney updates, timeline, whatever. Right. You can do that. And there's a lot of different search engines. There's Explorer, there's Firefox. If you're still living in 2005, they're available. You can use all of these different things and they will have reputable news sources with updates, because this case, the whole country's talking about it. People around the world are talking about this case. Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, right, is I'm going to just go over a very basic timeline to catch everybody up on what's going on with the case so they can understand some of the other stuff that's going on a little bit better. So just some quick information here. Kylie is 5 feet 7 inches and about 118 pounds. She has blonde hair and hazel eyes. She has a nose ring and several other piercings, as well as a tattoo of the number 17 on her ribs. She was last seen driving a silver 2013 Honda CR-V with California license plate 8YUR127. It has a small ram's head sticker on the back window. Here is a timeline of events surrounding the disappearance. Okay, on August 5th, On August 5th, 2022, 6:08 p.m., about 6 hours before she disappeared, Kylie visited a business in Truckee. She was wearing green Dickies pants and a black spaghetti strap bodysuit. She was wearing a black grommet belt or grommet belt. I don't know anything about fashion, clearly, and black Van shoes. Authorities released a surveillance image of her from the day that she vanished. And here is that tweet, real quick, because you can also. I already know that you know how to do this, buddy, but here you go. There's that picture. Okay, there's that surveillance image that they were just referring to. And I'm just going to leave that up, actually. So at 8 p.m. On August 5th, 2022, Kylie, who had graduated early from high school, attends an end of summer party near the Prosser family campground in Tahoe National Park. She was driving her silver SUV. The party soon swelled into a large gathering of nearly 300 people. According to friends, Kylie did consume alcohol, but they maintained that she would never have driven under the influence. At 11:30 p.m., Kylie texts her mother, Lindsay. She says that she plans to leave the party in 45 minutes and will come straight home. Lindsay says, I told her to be safe and that I loved her. And she said, okay, Mom, I love you too. That's what Mom told ABC News. On August 6th, 2022, 12:33 a.m., Kylie's phone pings near the campground and then turns off. The last call she is known to make is a call to her family. There was no indication that anything is wrong. Later that day, Kylie's family reports her missing and authorities open a file about her disappearance. August 7th, 2022, the Placer County Sheriff's Office establishes a tip line for any information on Kylie's disappearance, and authorities begin to search for Kylie or her vehicle using ground crews and helicopters. They find no sign of the missing teen. The FBI joins the search. August 9th, 2022, helicopters from the California Highway Patrol and the Placer County Sheriff's Office continued aerial searches for Kylie and her vehicle. Search crews comb Lake Prosser by boats. A land-based search party gathers near the shoreline of the lake, and they find no clues. On August 10th, 2022, according to a release from the Placer County Sheriff's Office, the search has now swelled to 265 personnel from the California Highway Patrol, the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, the Truckee Police Department, and Sheriff's Office from several counties. Okay. One more time. 265 personnel from the California Highway Patrol, the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, the Truckee Police Department, and sheriff's offices from several counties surrounding. Okay. That's almost 300 people that are looking for Kylie from all of those different law enforcement agencies. Do you think that they need Ryan Upchurch thinking the way that he is right now? Do you think that that's going to be helpful in finding Kylie in any way, shape, or form? No. No. So 5 days after Kylie's disappearance, authorities have received 300 tips and have expanded more than 4,600 personnel hours in the attempt to find her. Authorities hold a community meeting to brief citizens about the disappearance and urge anyone with tips to contact them. Not Sammy, them. In the meeting, Nevada County Sheriff's Captain Sam Brown tells everyone to protect any possible evidence that they may find. He says, be really careful. A footprint could become important. A tire track could become important. Authorities collect a bag of evidence from the campground, but do not release information about what they found. Of course they wouldn't. August 13th, 2022, search crews dig at a burial site. They learned about this burial site from a tipster. They only discovered the remains of a dog who was recently buried. It was located by a search and rescue ground team, Placer County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Angela Musalam tells reporters. Kylie's family was notified of the potential development. On August 14th, 2022, authorities uncover a video that shows Rodney wearing a white sweatshirt with pink lettering reading Odd Future. They release a photo of a similar sweatshirt. The search is ongoing. A specialized tip line has been established for information about Kylie's disappearance and whereabouts, which is not Sammy's phone, just FYI. That number is 530-581-6320. Again, it's 530-581-6320. Press option 7 to leave information, either anonymously or otherwise, however you feel comfortable. One second here. My earbuds are still charging, so I'm going to have to use these beat up old headphones. I'm not real thrilled about it, but it is what it is. What are you going to do?
14 days since Kylie Rodney went missing following a late-night party at a campground in Truckee, California.
I just want her to come back and be okay.
Her disappearance triggering a massive search. Authorities scouring the surrounding area for any sign of the 16-year-old or her car, and releasing surveillance images of Kylie in the hours before her disappearance. And yet, authorities appear no closer to finding her, this week announcing they're scaling back the search.
We've had over 9,000 man hours into searching, which is pretty astronomical. Our biggest problem is where do we go and how do we keep sustaining this?
Desperate for answers, Kylie's extended family reached out to a group of volunteer scuba.
Now, I want to elaborate something. Because what the news is saying in this little clip, it's only a minute and some odd seconds long. So I understand that, but people are taking them scaling back the search as them giving up looking for her. Please don't take it that way. What he went on to say before this was cut off, like I said, this is only a clip. So but what that officer went on to say was, we're going to put more energy towards the investigative parts of this case, the investigative efforts, which means that they're going to start asking questions about the party. They're going to start looking at people's tech that may have filmed video or posted on social media from that party. They're going to look at posts. They're going to look at everything. So that's a good thing. They figure, okay, well, we searched the area, the immediate area, as carefully as we possibly could. Okay, we searched it as carefully as we possibly could, but now let's start asking some kids questions, because I believe that law enforcement is in agreement with most of us who seem to have common sense on YouTube and saying that the answers to whatever happened to Kylie is at that party. Whatever happened to Kylie, the answers are at that party, period. So I think law enforcement understands this, and I think that that's what they're going to be focused on.
Diving sleuths to help.
All of the agents, sheriffs, and detectives that I've spoken with are all completely baffled.
Earlier this year, NBC exclusively profiled the group Adventures with Purpose when they helped a family find their missing mom.
It's a Kia.
Specializing in cold cases of people and their...
These guys are awesome, by the way. Remember, I brought these guys up on a case that I covered recently. They had volunteered to help, and I can't remember who it was. God, there's so many. But these guys are fantastic, and they're experienced. This is what they do. Okay, they're not rappers. They're not country singers. They are professionals, and they're volunteering.
Vehicles gone missing underwater. On Saturday, they'll start working with local authorities to search for Kylie.
almost everyone that we find is in areas that other agencies have already searched.
What is it about your technology that sets you apart?
It's the ability to manipulate it the way we do.
Tonight, volunteer sleuths doing what they can to keep this case from going cold. Aaron McLaughlin, NBC News.
Give your business an advantage right now with Nation.
Here's an interesting thought. So, I mean, Ryan Upchurch is like hella famous, right? You know, millions of fans all over the place. You don't think, I mean, dude, I've seen MGL get shout outs on the news, bro. I saw Jays for Justice get shout outs on the news and get featured on Dateline, and she did jack shit. Nothing. You don't think that if anybody thought that this dude's efforts were relevant or helpful in any way, shape, or form, that they would have shouted him out and mentioned him? No. I mean, I think they would have, but we haven't seen that, have we? We've just seen this dude all over everybody's channel on YouTube acting a fool. It's all we've seen. So, and no, Jay is not for justice. Well said, Rachel. So let's get into some of that. Let's get into some of that. I'm not even sure where to start, bro. Like, I don't even know where to start. Let's just start with this one real quick. Why not? Why not? All right, this is from a channel called Peanut Hawk. Peanut Hawk edits this for, you know, he takes out the cuss words.
What's up, Skins? Hey, I'm only gonna be in here for a minute. I'm about to lose service. I'm headed to this job site and I gotta do some shit over there today. But I just want to wait till a few people get in here because I want to say something in case any of my true crime like people were in here looking at stuff, because I want to make a point. So anybody that's watching this, okay, if you've been watching my Kylie Rodney stuff, okay, you'll know that the other night I had a random number insisting on having me call them. Okay, well, I called the person. Now here's the thing. Listen, I'm an investigator. Okay,
I went over this. Okay, I went over this. What this dude ended up doing, he got trolled by one of his fans that was in his Twitch chat. All right. And by trolled, I just mean manipulated, tricked. Hey, I know this much about the Kylie thing and blah, blah, blah. And I'd love to talk to you. And all he was just some crazed fan that wanted to talk to him, because it turns out to be that way. And yet this guy doubles down and tries to make it seem like that's the Ronnie guy that called in when they don't sound anything alike. And he's trying to say that that's the Ronnie guy that called into Mel's channel, which is not the case at all. I mean, they're completely different people, but he's swearing that they're the same person.
A regular ass YouTube dude. Okay, so that is the only male face that we have, or that I've seen so far that knows anything. Why is that the only male face that we've seen that knows
because
anything?
You put him out there,
okay,
dude.
Why is it the Miro dude? Why is it this fake Ronnie guy had Miro on his page just like this other guy? This face means something, y'all. And listen, anybody who is on my YouTube community page, the phone, when I pinged that, or not pinged, I keep saying pinged. When the phone was when I looked at the phone registry, there's two different websites that say two different things. One of the websites says it's a Kazakhstan a famous Olympian. Okay, I don't think a famous Olympian
Okay.
had that phone, but the other name on the phone leads to somebody that lives around there. And if you click on their occupation, it says that they work for like every national park around there. Okay? So anybody who's seen this, I can't do it right now, but any true crime people that want to do this, go to my community page, look at the pings of the national parks.
Okay, now a lot of word salad here because he's trying to sound like he's actually done some serious investigating. The thing is, Ryan, rule number 2, when you do these investigations, what you do is you verify the things that you find out. You eliminate possibilities. What you failed to do was eliminate what Miro actually means, because what he did, he pointed out, well, this dude's thing said Miro, and then this dude's thing said Miro, and oh my God, it's crazy. So let me do something here, folks. I did very quick digging. It literally took me 30 seconds to, okay, I Googled, what does Miro mean? Guys, here you go, Ryan. I hope you're watching. Miro is a software used for video chatting and conference calling, kind of like what he was using to talk to that dude through Instagram. It's an engine, dude. Like, look, where teams get work done. The online collaborative whiteboard platform to bring teams together anytime, anywhere. Work together wherever you work. That's all it is. It's all it is. It's a software, dude. It's just a software. Like, that's all you got to do. It took me all of 30 seconds while you were running your mouth, right? I used Google, bro. That's the secret to true crime sleuthing, guy. Okay, I promise. Google. It's going to be your best friend, bro. I mean, other things work too, you know, obviously, but Google. Like, again, deviate from YouTube, because what you're hearing are people's opinions. You're not getting facts. You're only hearing people's opinions, and those opinions can be interesting. I'm on YouTube giving my opinions. Every YouTuber that goes up here and talks about a case, they're giving opinions. Now, the responsible ones will collect facts and differentiate, be clear, this is fact and this is just what I think on those facts. That's what a responsible YouTuber will do. You're not doing that, okay? And you're meeting up and collaborating with channels that don't do that either. That's a bad thing. That just means you're going down a bad path, and you're never going to get to this point to where you actually figure something out, because you're not going based on facts. Facts are how you discover a factual conclusion. If you are basing an entire investigation, let's say law enforcement based their investigations on hearsay and opinion. Well, let's say a jury convicts somebody based on hearsay and opinion. Do you think that that would be just? Do you think that a just arrest would be made? Do you think that a just conviction would be reached? No. Okay? So that's why reputable YouTubers will follow reputable media sources, because that information can be vetted and verified. Okay? Hearsay cannot be verified. Opinion cannot be verified other than it being an opinion.
And take a pen and pin every national park that they work at, and then look at the Fox police route map and see how that correlates. I'm going to do it later, but the thing is this is the only male face that we've seen. Why is the only male face we've seen? Because I'm the one who screenshotted this dude's face and recorded.
That's exactly why. Because this dude was in your Twitch and he just wanted to talk to you. And he even said on the video that you put out, I don't know what's happening to me here. I'm just a guy. I'm a fan of yours. I just want to let you know I was on your side, and I'm a fan, and I'm here to support you. That's what he said. The poor kid sounded desperate. Like he was talking to his idol, and his idol is throwing insane accusations at him when this kid doesn't even know what the hell's going on with the case. He just likes Ryan Upchurch. Like, I felt really bad for him.
Recorded this dude's face. He would not show his face.
And then he did.
I got it to where he would trust me, and he's like, I'm going to show you my face so you know that I'm not the Ronnie guy. Okay? Why ain't the Ronnie guy showing his face on the live? And dude, Ixmel, listen, bro, you got, if you ask me, you can do whatever you want. It's your channel. But dude, you got to stop writing off people so fast. Why are you writing off people so fast? I get it. Oh, well, I'm trying to, I'm trying to woo them and get them to say stuff. And you got to press people too, bro. Otherwise, they have the option to lead you in directions of a lot of misinformation, isn't that what everyone says is wrong?
Which is exactly the point I made when I played the phone call between Ryan Upchurch and this Ronnie person who Icadmel has been in contact with. And Icadmel believes him. I'm not sure how much I mean, I don't know if I believe him, if I'm being totally honest. And that's nothing against Icadmel. He has his opinion. He's had this guy call into his channel and he just gives his opinion, and he's giving his opinion whether or not he believes the guy or not. I personally don't really believe him. I'm taking everything he's saying with a grain of salt. I think that that's a lot for us to focus on without any actual evidence or proof. It's just a guy saying that his cousins were at a party and this is what they told him. That's not credible to me. But, again, you have the right. You know that that's the case. So you have the right to either believe the guy is telling the truth or not. I'm leaning towards not, but I'm not faulting anybody for believing him either. You know what I mean? I'm just explaining why I would lean towards not. That's all.
Wrong with true crime. People get led in the wrong direction extremely fast because everybody's like, well, what if it was this? 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 All right. And by the way, Glare, dude.
Holla.
Dude, you quit talking. If you found out, has anybody called you and showed their face that apparently knows everything and tries to get you to believe the Ronnie guy? No.
Hold on.
What if it was this? What if it was this? What if it was this? All right. And by the way, Glare, dude. It was this. All right. And by the way, Glare, dude. Dude, you quit talking. If you found out.
What's wrong, Ryan? Am I getting to you? Am I getting to you? Am I getting to you?
Has anybody called you and showed their face that apparently knows everything and tries to get you to believe the Ronnie guy? No. Then shut up. Your breath look like it smell like chicken broth. All right. I love y'all. What did I miss? I'm about to end the live so you can see, but
my breath looked like it smelled like chicken broth. Okay.
For my true crime people, I was telling y'all to do something if you had time because I'm headed to work. I got to get over here to this job site.
This is why, like, my mods have been instructed to not delete comments from Upchurch supporters. I have a comment thread just filled with hateful and why don't you guys know how to spell? Why is it you guys all have this symptom? It's like diehard Upchurch fans just can't spell. It's the weirdest thing. It's like they can't even apply spell check or autocorrect. It's strange as hell. I don't understand it. But this is why I let those comments go. I'm not the upcuckers. Jerry, stop it. I let them go because they don't mean anything to me. Like if you're blindly defending this guy and because you think that he's smart and he's actually getting something done in regards to this case. I'm not hurt, by the way. It's just, I think it's adorable and I think it's really funny. And I like trying to read some of the comments. I I like trying to read them because I don't know what it is that you guys just can't type. I don't understand it. Like, are you rage typing? Oh, I don't give a shit about typos. Like, is that what's happening? I don't get it, but yeah, you guys are more than welcome, man, just to keep on with the poor typing insults, the typo filled insults. You're more than welcome. They're all welcome here.
Which is where I'm headed right now. But when I get back home, I'm gonna jump back on it. I got a lot of music stuff that's about to come out, so everybody is like, "Hey, do music."
Ooh,
I already did, bro.
Yeah,
I like
do some more. Just do some more, bro.
doing the true crime stuff too. So,
but you're really bad at it.
But yeah, all right. Love you guys. See you later. Oh, by the way, go look at the TikToks of the Sammy girl, bro. That just came out.
Oh, God. Okay. I wonder is my. Yeah. All right. Cool. Sorry, guys. Get rid of these for now. All right. And then things take a hard left turn here. Then I see this and I'm just like, what is going on here?
Talk about this somewhat, Ryan Upchurch, because he's posting crazy stuff, then deleting it really quick, which, by the way, I've downloaded your Twitch videos for whenever you start doing that and you come to your senses, you delete those crazy videos. But I have screenshots of this guy threatening to swap me and all this kind of stuff. People in my chat are saying that they're getting doxxed by I don't know who, but when he comes in, this stuff starts to happen.
And he brought receipts. You saw it
happen. And he seems like he's either on something or having some sort of mental breakdown.
Definitely seems
just
that way.
My opinion. I don't like engaging in the drama. I have some video clips to show you that he deleted really quickly, but I don't like engaging in this stuff. But he doxed Ronnie. He's going on his crazy tirade, which a whole bunch of these YouTubers are entertaining. I mean, it's insane the things that this guy's doing. And it needs to be put out there that he needs to stop. His team needs to reach out to him. Yo, delete this shit. Get some help, whatever's going on with your ass. And stop harassing and obsessing in my live chat and watching me everything I do. And like you said, download 1,000 of my videos and shit. And whatever else you're doing with Ronnie and all the other people, Milo, whatever the fuck you're doing, chill the fuck out. And I don't know how people are taking these crazy bizarre stories, these crazy details, have some sort of like fact of this story with Kylie. So this was just part of tonight. I have videos downloaded. This guy posted it, and we have the Ronnie stuff too. People are collecting. People on the internet are watching the insanity of you, except like the YouTubers that are obsessed with you that are somehow blinded and they can't see the insanity that you're doing.
Right.
But people are recording this stuff. Right. You need to stop this shit.
But guess what? I don't fucking give a fuck. You know why? Because if it gets me sued, it's gonna find out something in this Kylie Rodney case, and I don't give a fuck if I get sued. I would rather a 16-year-old girl be found. Listen to me, bro.
See, that's why I call you stupid, Ryan. Okay, this is why I call you stupid, because you're going to end up getting sued for slander, for defamation, because I'm going to get to why. But you're going to end up getting sued because you're straight up making crazy shit up about this guy, and all he did was hold an interview, and he was nice enough to have you on his channel. It wasn't, see, not everybody looks at it like, oh, the great almost 3 million followers, Ryan Upchurch, was nice enough to call into Ickadmel's channel. But I'm sure that he was grateful at the time. But that doesn't give you a free pass to completely trash this guy simply because he doesn't agree with you. Because that's all that happened. That's literally all that happened. So the fact that you are sitting here saying that you don't care whether or not you get sued, tells me how stupid you are. Because you're saying that the justification for that is, well, as long as it gets a 16-year-old missing girl found. Okay, great. But you're not doing anything productive to find her. What you're doing is not exactly destructive in finding her. Not really. It's what it is, I mean, you could be doing better and steering your fans in the right direction on what to keep their eyes out on, but the professionals are on it. There's plenty of personnel that is already charged with the responsibility of finding Kylie. So they're on it. You know what I mean? But you're not exactly, I won't accuse you of hindering an investigation because you're not exactly doing that. But you're definitely not helping. You're not doing anything to help this case at all. You're harassing one of your own fans and accusing him of being somebody who you're accusing of doing something that you have no proof of. And there's not even evidence that a crime even took place yet. That's the funniest thing. Everybody's actions are implying that people are assuming that she's dead. When she's just missing, people. She's a 16-year-old girl who is just missing. She could still be alive somewhere. We don't know even the slightest of circumstances as to what happened to her yet. So that's not helpful because that takes away hope. So all of you idiots that blindly follow this guy, yes, I'm calling you idiots. You're the only people stupider than him in this entire situation. All of you idiots that blindly follow this guy. I mean, here you are assuming that she's dead. And those are millions of people that could keep their eyes peeled. So many that may live in that area that have hope, that could keep hope alive. And if you believe in prayer and energy and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's helpful to her family and loved ones, is to keep that hope going. You're eliminating that hope.
There are two YouTubers who are being very, 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 very suspect when it comes to this little girl.
Suspect. Listen to that.
The two YouTubers are Mel. He is being suspect. He's acting exactly.
I'm being suspect. This nut job on the internet, fucking going to all my live streams, watching and all this kind of stuff, literally threatening. The way I took that is that I'm getting swatted. That's why I took that chat. And people's names in the chat are being put up by whoever. All right.
Like this chick that was on the All American Dream Chasers podcast yesterday. Her name is Anna Mae. Both of them fucking people have the same goddamn purple light.
Purple light. This guy's going off of the lighting in my background. This is the guy that these YouTubers are like.
Yo, that's some cocaine psychosis for that ass, people. That's what we used to say in Miami. Yo, this fool is on it. Now, I don't know if he does cocaine, but that's definitely a symptom of a psychosis, okay? There is no way that a rational person is going to sit there and think that two YouTubers who are simply covering a case because they both have a purple light in their background, that they're somehow involved in this case and involved in what happened to Kylie. Dude, are you serious right now? And this is just a random girl. That girl was just on that other guy's channel, the All American Dreamer or whatever his name is. She was just joining him on his panel. I don't know if she has a channel or not. But dude, because they have a purple light, are you serious? He's serious. He's serious. Siri, I didn't ask you nothing. Get out of here. Shut up. I said serious, and then Siri came on. Watch, she's going to come on again. Okay, she didn't. Cool.
Are like, yo, this is for real. This is facts. Let's check out Ronnie's legs. They're white. Insane. Who entertains this shit? Because he's a whatever he is.
I got a chat full of them right now.
Channels. They are both taking up for each other. Both of those YouTubers are taking up for this mysterious Ronnie guy that claims to know where she went. The Xana May girl says she has pictures of the party.
That Ronnie dude never said that he knew where she went.
That was right beside the one Kylie was at. That ain't fucking possible, bro. That's not possible. Both of these YouTubers are pressing that Ronnie is a real guy.
He is. But thank God that you're insane and you think he's not. Literally, somebody sent me a video this morning in my email driving by a place they thought was Ronnie's house. I literally have the video. I'm not going to show it here. This is the shit that you started and that you're doing because you put his whatever image that was.
I'm new to this guy. I just started following him because a mutual friend of mine spoke up for him, and he's following this case, and he's been covering this case. But I like this guy a lot.
Of a house, and people are looking that shit up. You've been wrong in so much of the shit that you've been saying, but I'm gonna try to say that this is some sort of mental health thing, or maybe you're on substances. Just my opinion. I don't know, but you need to like turn off the camera and get your ass some help.
He's not a real guy. They don't know. The Xana girl is in the fucking military. The Challenger has military.
It's buffering. That's why I did that. And I guess he took his video down.
Information. Fuck it. I'll put it all together for you and show you. I'll show.
Oh.
And then a helicopter flies over his head.
Oh shit! There's a helicopter. Yo, there's a helicopter flying over my house. Oh shit! Look at this.
Wait a second.
Look at his face.
Did he just go? Did he just go Henry Hill from Goodfellas? Right there in front of our eyes, bro. Did Ryan Upchurch just go Henry Hill from Goodfellas? Karen, I'm telling you, that helicopter's been following me all morning.
His face.
Why is this helicopter following me? Whoa, he's turning around. What the fuck? Yo, look at this.
Wow, dude. Estás mal.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm putting this video together. This means something. I don't give a fuck what you.
What does it mean? We're in the helicopter flying above you? I'm going to throw this one in there too, though. This is just this guy going on a whatever tirade.
Ya se volvió loco este tipo. This guy done went fucking nuts, bro.
There's a bunch of shit that I haven't even looked at. I just downloaded the stuff of the recent stuff with Ronnie and the Twitch stuff because this guy's unhinged. And so once he comes to his senses and deletes shit, we have a record in case. So just check this out.
They drove by some fucking water. He threw the goddamn phone in the water.
And the cool thing is, like, Ikadmel's he's not like trying to bring any smoke or nothing. That's not the point of this video. He's publicly letting him and his followers, who are just as crazy as he is, that he's keeping a record of this shit. So if he gets harassed, the proof is out there. That's just a smart thing to do. He's not sitting here going, oh, well, if Ryan Upchurch wants the smoke, I got the smoke. That's not what he's doing. He's not up here like trying to stir up drama. Donald Duck, thank you. Upchurch is becoming another BHB and MGL by flooding misinformation and doxing people, calling him out. Yeah, I mean, he's no different than them.
That's why it's pinging there, but not there. Yeah, because Ikmel's a fucking idiot. Anyway,
Wow.
if this dude right here.
Except he's not.
Oh, damn, dude. Jesus Christ. Look, man, fuck it. Watch.
Right, who insisted he calls me. All right, so the white dude last.
It ain't a fucking rabbit hole. It's easy to understand.
Wow.
What do you mean?
It is a rabbit hole.
Now it's totally a rabbit hole, and it's going down a very, very wrong direction, Ryan. And the fact that he is so triggered by people going, hey dude, you're going down the wrong way here. Like all of this is based on, I mean, now the thing is, I want to be fair to Ryan Upchurch. Okay. Ryan Upchurch has worked hard his entire life. He's a hardworking person. I will give him that. That's not something that you dismiss. He has things that I have respect for him for sure. All I'm saying is what he's doing here now and his obsession. He's become somebody that has become obsessed with this crime case. And that's a bad thing. Not even YouTubers that are credible will become obsessed with this. They log off the YouTube. They'll get notifications and people sending them information, but they're going on with their lives. You know what I mean? This guy has been up day and night, putting out videos, going live, jumping on people's panels. This guy has not slept. And like every time I wake up, I'll go on YouTube, I'll be like, this motherfucker's on another person's panel right now. Like, dude, you gotta disconnect, bro. You gotta unplug. You gotta unplug. This is me, the part of me that actually respects things about you, telling you gotta unplug, dude. This isn't for you. The true crime thing is not for you. Because you're not even applying the right tools. And by applying the wrong tools, it's leading you down a crazy rabbit hole where you're sounding more and more insane. And it's not productive for you. Wait. Why am I not getting any sound?
What do you mean?
It is a rabbit hole.
Okay, I guess it's just his video where he lost sound there for a minute. So we're just going to have to wait for the sound to get back. And I don't want to, don't say cancel Ryan Upchurch. I don't want him canceled.
I also,
man.
like, for the life of me, I don't understand why there's, like, I don't know, 30-something YouTubers. I'm exaggerating, 20, 15 YouTubers that are just so flabbergasted.
Like, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think that he is going beyond his capabilities in dealing with this situation. I think he genuinely cares about Kylie. I don't think that he's trying to exploit her in any way, shape, or form. I'll call out other creators for doing that, but I don't think that that's what he's doing. I just think that he is way too emotionally involved in this case and not having the tools to focus on the right things when it comes to actually following this case and covering it. He's going down a really, really dark, bad path, man.
Flabbergasted that they can't believe that the legs and the knees are like these people. It boggles my mind. Like I guess the comments, whatever. It's just like, I don't know how this is there's literal video on my channel. I mean, This is a black hand. Oh, the lighting is dark. I'm gonna just play it for you. Black hand. Black legs. That's black legs. I just, and this is like a
Good
mystery,
point.
I guess, in the true crime community. How? This is like something that people are like scratching their heads and trying to solve. How? Like, yeah, we don't know. Well, we got to figure it out. Let's have a panel of 30 people. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I don't know. It's black. It's white. And then Ryan's argument about Ronnie is that he doesn't sound black. And people literally running with this whole thing. Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Well, yeah. What? That's the argument about how he sounds. If it sounds black. Listen, I'm not interested in going to no back and forth. This was just a tiny little small clip because you're out of control.
I'd love someone to just ask Ryan.
Things are being saved and documented.
I'd love someone to just ask Ryan. So what does black sound like exactly? just what does black sound like? Just curious.
The people that are around him and like love him or whatever, you guys should be like, yo, are you okay? Hey, are you all right, man? I noticed this and that. Like, whatever. Because this is not a good look. I've had people that told me they're fans of him wondering, like, yo, what the heck is going on with this dude? And this does not help the story with Kylie at all. Like, I mean, I get it. People need something to latch onto, I guess, because there's nothing coming out. It doesn't need to be like this. People don't need to be threatened, harassed, doxxed, threatens for SWAT, all this kind of shit. It doesn't need to be to this level. I've been quiet all this time for all your little shenanigans, your nuttiness, and people that call into my show.
Bro.
You're accusing them of being in selling drugs, calling them all kinds of names, saying they're accusing them of having Kylie, accusing them of a crime. These are all on your channel, putting up pictures of houses and shit.
Accusing people of a crime that we don't even know took place yet. People, very important to remember. Every time I have the chance to make that point, I'm going to make it.
All kinds of accusations that you're doing. And then you're saying I'm involved. And now there's other YouTubers involved. And the helicopter flying above you is involved. And Miro Milo Wulu is involved. There's something wrong. Okay? Something's wrong with you. Get some help. Seriously. And whatever you're going through, man, that's not an excuse to tear everybody else down, threaten people, and all this kind of stuff.
Agreed. Like you're being a dick.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Well, take care. Peace.
Like, I don't give a shit what he says about me. Like, you know, I mean, I'm really traumatized over the whole chicken broth insult still. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, this other stuff that you're doing is not good, man. And let's get to that. So this was his response. This was Ryan Upchurch's response to that video that Ikadmel put out.
All right, so check this out. You know how these fucking weirdos out here who like do stuff to kids and shit?
Now, trigger warning, people. This is kind of crazy. Like, this is crazy.
Do you have like code words? Okay, well, the dude who's like, hey, Ryan, I don't know anything about this missing kid. Okay, look at his name. Look how it's spelled. All right, his YouTube name is spelled ICKEDMEL. Ikadmel. If you unscramble it, it says that's only using the letters that are there. And it also says licked.
Now, hindsight, people, okay? Hindsight. This is anybody who's angered by this has a right to be angry. Fair enough. Okay? I am the type of person that tends to find humor in just about anything. To me, that is so fucking ridiculous that it's funny to me. I mean, that's, you know, why would don't even know how to. It's just stupid. Like it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Me. Why is his name unscrambled? Say, sell me kid, licked me. Like sell me kid. If you sound it out, it says sell me kid. Why? Why does it say licked me? If you look for children and your page is dedicated to looking for children and covering missing children, why?
My God,
This is fucking weird.
I'm
This
gonna die.
Explain this, motherfucker.
Oh, dude, my man, you're onto it now, buddy. Okay. I mean, dude, life must be so easy for the stupid. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm talking about the people in the chat that are like, yeah, let them know, church. Like cheering that shit on. You know, like life must be cake, dude. Just to be going through life 100% oblivious to any common sense at all. Life must be just like, dude, cheesecake, bro. Cheesecake. Like with cherries, you know what I mean? With the cherry syrupy fucking topping. That's just, dude, yeah. Life just must be fantastic, bro, to be that stupid. I mean, listen, dude, you want to talk about like the blue pill, bro? Like that's you all right there. Like you all just took the bluest, most potent blue pill ever so that you could just ignore all reality and just rollerblade your ass through life on ice. Like that's y'all are killing me with your comments and everything. Yes, I'm calling Ryan stupid. Like, now that's the thing. That's subjective. When it comes to true crime, he's just dumb. He's just really, really stupid. Now, when it comes to being a musician, he's extremely talented. That means, and some would even call him a genius. You know what I mean? I get that. But there's one thing and then there's another. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, I'd love that. That's that doesn't surprise me in the slightest bit. Like, not even in the slightest bit, that doesn't surprise me at all. That's the most accurate thing that anybody said in my chat yet. And that's the thing is I'm laughing and shit. You know what I mean? But the problem is like, I wouldn't be laughing if it was any other case. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be laughing because I mean, all he's doing is just like, like I said, he's not interfering with an investigation. He's not showing up with a megaphone on somebody's doorstep and at their job and screaming, I know you did it. You know what I mean? That may or may not have to testify or may even have to be charged with a crime later on. Because you're tampering with an investigation. You are directly interfering with an investigation. And that investigation is finding a missing child. So I'm not faulting him in that sense. Now, what he's doing to innocent people who aren't even involved in the case at all, what he's doing to them is really fucked up. Like one of them being somebody who just likes the guy. Like he was just like, oh man, you know, Ryan, I don't understand why you're mad at me. I just wanted to talk to you because I'm on your side and I like your music. That poor kid. Like that poor kid. And now he's got him pegged as the Ronnie guy, and it's not even Ronnie. As a matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Now, he didn't even have to do this. Icked Mail puts this out in his community post, right? It says, interviewed Ronnie, dropping sometime in the morning. He made sure to show proof of his legs. Face reveal in video. Yeah, okay. That's an African-American male. All right? Which is not the guy that called in to Ryan's phone and that he recorded and screenshot. That dude is clearly white. Just some innocent kid who decided to manipulate his way into talking to his idol. It's not an uncommon thing for people to do. I'm not one of those people. I am just not one of those people. I just don't care about people being famous. I've met famous people before and then felt like, you know what? I'm not all that impressed. Why is that so impressive? And then, you get to thinking about it and then it just never impresses you again. It's just whatever. So it's like, but it's not an uncommon thing for people to just go out of their way to try to meet their idols, and kind of shady shit to do it. Like he lied and manipulated, talking about, yeah, well, I know this and this. And then of course he's going to get Crazy Ryan's wheels turning, and then he's going to be like, I'm suspicious of this guy, because every guy that he talks to, he's suspicious of. Every single person that this guy has talked to on YouTube, he becomes suspicious of and starts throwing accusations of him because there's purple lights in the background. Are you serious? Oh, I already did that, James B. Miro is a software used for conference calling. Like, could it be that his phone company and Instagram somehow they use Miro in order to be compatible and to be able to make conference calls on Instagram video chat? I mean, is that such a shocking thing? My point is, which I brought up earlier, people, all Ryan has to do is go, instead of assuming that Miro is somebody's name, Google it. Fucking Google it. I Googled it. It took me 30 seconds to Google it. I did it while he was up here running his mouth on one of his videos. And it's all you got to do. Just Google it. Like, verify your theories, dude. Don't just ride your theories out. Don't come up with a crazy theory. Be objective. If you've got a theory and it sounds insane, assume that it's insane and then try proving yourself wrong until you get to the point to where you cannot prove yourself wrong because you've eliminated any possibility of you being wrong. That's the only time that you have a right to actually run with that information and run with that theory. You have to eliminate all other possibilities. You have to ask yourself, am I crazy? Like, and all he did, he took a phone number and had somebody like run the phone number. And it could have been a phone number used for an app, but a lot of people use different numbers. People change their number all the time. And he was like, why this person had this phone number, and then it had an Olympian had the phone number. Like, because people change their numbers all the time, and then that number becomes available for the next person to use. They could be somewhere over here. They could be somewhere over there. But chances are, if they have the same area code, they got their phone at least connected in that area. Like, and all it takes is just a couple of minutes of this kind of thought. You know, that's all it takes. So I wonder if let's see if his video dropped. No, that's 13 hours ago. Okay. People. I mean, and like I said, I haven't been unfair to this dude. Not once. A couple of people posted some stupid videos. A couple of people posted some stupid videos. This is also the common sense of his followers. So they post these videos saying that I talked shit about his mother. I didn't actually. What I did was I insulted the idiots in my chat's mothers. That's exactly what I did. I said, fuck your mother. Fuck you and your mother is what I said. But I was talking to you guys who are stupid in my chat. And I stand by that statement. Fuck you and your mothers, because you're all morons. All of you guys that are blindly defending this guy, despite his shitty actions and how he's treating people. Despite that, you absolutely deserve me to say that to you, and worse. All of you can kiss the Dominican half of my ass. Seriously, you all suck. If you're defending that shit, you don't have enough sense to go to this dude. You guys buy his records. You put money in his pocket. Demand better behavior from his ass. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing is shitty to his own fan. You imagine the kind of shit that guy's getting now that he doxed his face. You know, like, can you imagine? I love that. See, look at this. I'm so full of judgment. All I'm doing is playing the shit that this guy is putting out. But it doesn't come into your mind. It doesn't enter your mind at any point that this dude is accusing people. I'm full of judgment, and this guy is accusing people of a crime that are just YouTubers, but he's accusing them of being involved in a crime that we don't even know even took place. And I'm the one full of judgment. I love that. Like, why do you think this is why I call you idiots? This is why I call you stupid. Jesus, man. Like, I don't want friends who aren't gonna like let me know if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Hold a higher standard for yourselves. Seriously. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, fucking do better. I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you guys very much. Do me a favor and hit the like on your way out. Subscribe if you're not already. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.